Good morning, students. In today's class, we will be discussing answers of those questions which were given in last test. So the first question, these two angles form a linear pair and we have been given this equation also, and we need to find the value of A and B. Since these angles are forming linear pair, so their sum will be equal to 180 degree. Also, this equation is being given, so when I add these two equations, what do we get? So on adding these two equations, b and b will cancel out and two a's will add up, and 180 degree and 80 degree will add up. It will be 260 degree. So what will be the value of a? It will be equal to 260 degree divided by 2, that is equal to 130 degree. So by the answer of a, you can take the correct option, that is a. But how do we find the value of b? Since a is equal to 130 degree and b, substituting this value in this equation, we will get 130 degree minus 80 degree is equal to b. So it will be 50 degree. In the second question, if a ray stands on a line, then the sum of the adjacent angles so formed is 180 degree. It is the same thing. These two angles will be equal to, their sum will be equal to 180 degree. Taking the third question, the sum of all the angles around a point. Let's see, if there is a point and there are total 4 angles are forming, then the sum of all these angles will be equal to 360 degree. The angle which is 5 times its supplement is, means there is an angle which is 5 times its supplement and we have not given supplement. So we'll take this supplement, measure of this supplement as x degree. So what will be the angle? 5 times the supplement. We know that sum of the supplementary angles is equal to 180 degree. That is, if two angles are supplementary or they are supplement, then their sum will be equal to 180 degree. So when we add up, we get 6x is equal to 180 degree. So what will be the value of x? It will be equal to 30 degree. So what will be the angle which is 5 times its supplement, and supplement was x, so what will be the angle? 5x. So and we got the value of x, that is 1 supplement is 30 degrees. So what will be the next? That will be equal to 5 multiply 30, that is 150 degree. The measure of angle which is equal to its complement. We know that two angles are complement if their sum is equal to 90 degree. So here we have been asked which is the angle which is equal to its complement. Means if there is an angle 30 degree, its complementary angle will be 60 degree, and these two are not equal. But when angle is 45 degree, it's what will be the complement? What will be its complement? It will be equal to 45 degree, and they both are equal. So the measure of an angle which is equal to its complement is 45 degree. Question number 6. Two adjacent angles on a straight line are in the ratio. Again, this is the linear pair question. Means there is an angle which is in the ratio 5:4. So one angle will be 5x, another angle will be 4x, and their sum will be equal to 180 degree. So 5x plus 4x makes 9x, that is equal to 180 degree. So what will be the value of x? It will be equal to 20 degree. So what will be the measure of this angle? It will be equal to 5 multiply 20, that is 100 degrees. And what will be the value of another angle, that is 4x? It will be equal to 4 multiply 20 degree, that will be equal to 80 degree. So the first option is correct. In the 7th question, there are two lines intersecting at O. one angle is 50 degree. This is again the linear pair question. We need to find this angle. So what is the sum of these two angles? It is equal to 180 degree. If one angle is 50 degree, then what will be another angle? That will be equal to 130 degree. In the eighth question, if two lines intersect each other in such a way that one of the angles so formed measures 90 degree, then each of the remaining angles measures is, means there is two lines which are intersecting at right angle, that is 90 degree. If this is 90 degree, then what will be these angles? Yes, all will be equal to 90 degree. In the ninth question, it is given that AB is parallel to CD and AB is also parallel to EF, and these lines are parallel to each other. Also, PQ and RS are parallel. These lines are parallel, and we have been given angle CQP, that is equal to 60 degree, and angle QRD, that is equal to RQD, that is equal to 25 degree. So since these two lines are parallel, AB is parallel to CD, and we see that QR is forming a transversal, so this angle and this angle will be equal, that is 25 degree. Why? Alternate interior angles of a parallel lines when intersected by transversal are equal, so these two angles will be equal. Also, we see that CD is parallel to AB, and PQ is forming a transversal, so angle 60 degree and this angle will be equal. Why? Corresponding angles axiom. We can use over here corresponding angle axiom, so this will be equal to 60 degree as they are corresponding angles. So we got this angle as 25 degree and this angle as 60 degree. So what will be this angle? If it is 60 degree, then this will be 120 degree. Now we see that these two lines are parallel. These two lines are parallel and AB is a transversal. So this angle will be equal to 120 degree. Why? Corresponding angle axiom. So when we add these two angles, that is 120 degree plus 25 degree, what do we get? 145 degree. This is we need to find. We have to find angle QRS, that is this one. Then angle QRS is, means this, if this is 125, that is 25 degree, and how much is this angle? This much is 25, and we see that this comes out to be 120 degree. So when we add up, we get 145 degree. So the total you have to add it. In the figure, if n minus x is equal to 2 degree, then the value of x is, see, we know angle total sum of all the angles around a point is 360 degree. So we know only this angle. So what will be the rest of the angles? Yes, it will be equal to 360 degree minus 118 degree. So what is the answer when we subtract it? So we need to find this angle. So how much it will be? It will be equal to 360 degree minus 118 degree. So what will be the answer? It will be equal to 242. We see here that we have been given this equation, that is n minus x is equal to 2 degree, and the sum of this angle is equal to 242 degree, that is n plus x is equal to 242 degree. Also we have been given this n minus x is equal to 2 degree. So when we add these two, we get 2n is equal to 244 degree. So how much will be n equal to? N will be equal to 244 divided by 2, that is equal to 122 degree. But we have been asked the value of x. So if I substitute the value of n in this equation, what do we get? 122 degree minus x is equal to 2 degree. So x is equal to 122 degree minus 2 degree, that is equal to 120 degree. So the answer is C. In the question number 11, it is given that the ratio of angle 1 and angle 2 is 3:2, means that angle 1 will be 3x and angle 2 will be 2x. We need to find the values of angle 3 and angle 4 respectively. Now we see that this angle 1 and angle 2 form a linear pair, so these two add up and give 180 degree. So 5x is equal to 180 degree. So what will be the value of x? It will be equal to how much will be the value? That will be equal to 180 degree divided by 5. X is equal to, so it will be equal to 36 degrees. So if the x is 36 degrees, so what will be the value of this angle and this angle? This angle is 3x and this angle is 2x. So 3 multiply 36 is 108 degree. And what is the value of 2x? 2 multiply 36, it will be 72 degrees. So the answer is first one, as angle 1 is equal to angle 3, vertically opposite angles. So the angle 1 is 108 degree and angle 2 is 72 degree. We see here that angle 1 is equal to angle 3, so angle 3 will be equal to 108 and angle 2 is equal to angle 4, vertically opposite angles. So angle 4 will be 72 degree. So the first option is correct. In question number 12, in the figure, AB is parallel to CD and we can consider BD as a transversal, and we see that these angles are lying on the same side of a transversal, and we know that angles on the same side of a transversal are supplementary, means 5y plus, what is the sum of these angles? It will be equal to 4y. So 5y plus 4y is equal to 180 degree. So again we see that 5y and 4y makes 9y, that is equal to 180 degree, and y will be equal to 180 degree divided by 9, that makes 20 degree. So in this question we have to find the value of y, and value of y is equal to 20 degree. In question number 13, we have been given AB parallel to CD, then we need to find the value of x. This x and these values are given. In this we have to do construction. So we have been given AB parallel to CD and we have to do construction. We have to draw a line parallel to AB and if it is parallel to AB, it will be parallel to CD also. So when I draw a line parallel to AB and CD, this 30 degree and this angle will be equal. Alternate interior angles are equal, and this 130 degree and this angle will be supplementary. Why? Because these two lines are parallel and this line is a transversal, so angle on a same side of a transversal are supplementary. So this angle and this angle will be equal to, their sum will be equal to 180 degree. So if one angle, let's suppose this angle as 1, so 1 plus 130 degree will be equal to 180 degree. So what will be angle 1? Yes, it will be equal to 180 degree minus 130 degree. That will be equal to 50 degree. So angle 1 is 50 degree and this angle was 30 degree because alternate interior angles. So 50 degree plus 30 degree. How much it is? 80 degree. And we need to find this angle, and we know that this angle, sum of angles around this point is 360 degree. So we will subtract 80 degree from 60 degree and we will get the angle X, that is equal to 280 degree. In question number 14, we have to use angle sum property of a triangle to find the value of X. We know that angle sum property, that is sum of all the angles of a triangle, is equal to 180 degree. So here all angles are equal. So when we add up, we get 3x, that is equal to 180 degree. So what will be X is equal to 60 degrees. So the value of X is 60 degree. In this figure, A is parallel to B. Line A is parallel to line B. These two lines are parallel, and also C and D are parallel. We have been given this angle and we need to find this angle. Since these two lines are parallel, that is CD are parallel, and B is considered to be a transversal, then this angle and this angle will be equal by corresponding angles axiom. These two lines are parallel and B is a transversal, so angle this and this angle will be equal as corresponding angles axiom. Now we see that line A and B are parallel and D can be considered as a transversal. So 50 degree and X degree are supplementary angles. Why? Because they are lying on the same side of a transversals. We know that angles on a same side of a transversals are supplementary. So X plus 50 degree will be equal to 180 degree. So X degree plus 150 degree will be equal to 180. X plus 50 degree will be equal to 180 degree. So how much will be X? It will be equal to 180 degree minus 50 degree, that will be equal to 130 degree. So the answer is C. When C and D are parallel, B is a transversal, so this angle and this angle are equal. when A and B are parallel, D is a transversal, so this angle and this angle will be supplementary. So if this is 50 degrees, so this will be equal to 130 degree. So children, was all the answers for the questions. Hope you understood. If any doubt, you can ask. Thank you.